The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome. This is TVWAN News. Teachers Savings and Loan Society marked an inaugural participation in commemorating Banking on Values Day with the rest of the Global Alliance for the Banking on Values community. This is following TISA's acceptance as a full member of the GABV on 1st November 2023. Banking Values Day celebrates a bolder, better way to bank and calls on the financial sector to transform its way of working to promote a sustainable and inclusive future. CEO for TISA Group, Michael Coyson, said that they are the first financial institution in the Pacific to join GABV, a network of over 70 independent banks and financial institutions. GABV are calling for more cooperation and innovation to find new solutions that can help create a green and inclusive economy. Staff of the Papua LNG project since November 2nd have been traveling along the Purari, assisting villagers in its area of influence with food, rations and medicine. The communities, when receiving these very necessary relief supplies, have expressed their gratitude, thanking the project and those that have heart of this mission. The relief mission is very much still underway and will conclude on November 17th.
Villagers along the Purari have for weeks suffered from food and water security. From the villages of Apiope, Aumu, Aivai, Evara and Kaivaria, many have shared common challenges.
And our garden food is we find it hard to look for our garden food, like cocoa is in the ground and we find it hard to dig the cocoa and bring it up, but flood is covering all our garden food like cocoa, tapioca and taros, all those things. And also our greens are dying out.
Garden kai blomi or one am bagarap. Only way mi blasa pulgo lo painim lo nuen am blasa pulikam one type canoe na lusim lo place na stop waiting wara go down. So as wara no go down and blasa by stop wasem. So as wara go down and mi blasa go wasem wasim saksa go katim banana tu am wasem no good blood too much. Amor bagarap one so mi blasa katim sol na kariga.
However, the resilience of this river people remains unmatched, expressing gratitude for the rations delivered to them.
I would like to thank the company Total Energies for your timely response upon the request of our provincial government. Most of our gardens are buried by thick layer of sediments. The crops such as cocoa, bean, cassava, ibica, popo, and some bananas are totally destroyed. Previous experience showed that it will take some months. It will take some months to cultivate and produce again. Recently, as you can see, the Purari River is still flooding, and the water is predicted to rise up again.
At Kaivaria village, this gratefulness was expressed through a dance item performed by the village church group and a speech made by the village leaders.
Now this is success. Time I'm finish lo wara, finish lo house. Time wara sabi stop. I'm hard through. Lo fight him or secure him. That him easy. Me plus a floating lo wara. Wara I'm passing place finish. Awesome now. Me by talk. Thank you lo side lo community. Now. We promise inside law.
The relief mission being carried out by the Papua LNG project, led by the Community Infrastructure Coordinator John Cross, Community Liaison Officers Duffy and George, together with Village Liaison Officers and members of the Jerilai Pujari Holdings Limited, who are villages of the 11 clans from the PRL 15 license area in Gulf Province, and members of the RPNGC and a medical team from the International SOS continues on. The mission is scheduled to conclude by November 17. Mary Stella Kelaton, TV1 News.
An initiation of an open innovation platform will allow for businesses to collaborate with the government. Minister for Information and Communication Technology Timothy Matthew announced the initiation during the Innovation PNG 2023 workshop. The platform will be launched on the 2nd of January 2024 and will be hosted on the government cloud. Matthew stated that DICT is in the final stages of establishing a government cloud account for the whole of government. The government cloud-based innovation platform is designed for local budding startups, allowing them to harness cloud capabilities to propose, develop, and test innovative solutions tailored for the country's needs. TV1 News continues with news from abroad. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy paid units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Hot in talk, young or old, let's calories, family meal at home. We'll bring out the smiles, cause it's our favorite from us. Tennessee Cola, scare rice, don't scare price. Tennessee Cola, scare rice, don't scare price. Amber, you like it?
More clean, more sweet. Flame natural white sugar. Make more.
Hiya, Mama. You wait time, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magical karaoke, up a big smile on face. Time for kimchi, and a great fumu too. Sip, sip, the moo, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste PNG loves.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi trupla. All get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no PNG, one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Welcome back. Separate events calling for a ceasefire in Gaza and the release of Israeli hostages are being held across Australia, with thousands taking to city streets. The events are the latest in a string of demonstrations since the beginning of the latest Israeli-Gaza conflict on October 7th. A terrorist attack by Hamas on that date killed about 1,200 Israelis, a figure recently revised down from 1,400 by Israel's foreign minister. Gaza health authorities said on Friday at least 11,078 Palestinians, including 4,506 children, had been killed in Israeli retaliatory attack. About 2,700 people have been reported missing and are thought to be possibly trapped or dead under the rubble. Australians fell silent on Saturday, commemorating the veterans and their families forever changed by the heavy cost of war. A number of Remembrance Day services were held across the state and around the country.
As the clock struck 11, Adelaide came to a standstill. Hundreds gathered at the National War Memorial on North Terrace, marking the 105th Remembrance Day. The Governor and Premier leading the tributes.
I have had family members who have been killed in war, in First World War and the Second World War, as well as friends who were lost in Afghanistan. So days like this are very important to me.
It's special memories and time to reflect on all those people who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
The service fostering a connection across generations.
It was really wonderful to see everyone getting their respect, paid respect the proper way.
I even laid a wreath down with my friend Annabelle.
Another service was held at the West Terrace Cemetery. Almost a dozen World War II veterans attended, where more than 4,000 military personnel have been laid to rest. School children placed hundreds of Australian flags on the graves of fallen soldiers in Port Lincoln, while the Prime Minister attended the event at the Australian War Memorial in Canberra. This year's national commemorative address reflected on more than 2 million Australians who have served in the Defence Force.
This has enabled our nation, our character, the beliefs and ideals, our ability to choose how we want to live, our ability to have choice.
A nation united in its memories.
Saudi Arabia has announced $50 million to kickstart the Pacific Resilience Facility. This was confirmed on Friday by Forum Chair and Cook Islands Prime Minister Mark Brown after their meeting with Forum Dialogue partners at the sidelines of the 52nd Pacific Islands Forum Leaders Meeting in Cook Islands. In the Forum Leaders Communique issued after the retreat in Aitutaki, leaders reaffirmed their support for the Pacific Resilience Facility, recognizing it as a Pacific-led, member-owned and managed community resilience financing facility. Leaders noted the review, reframe and redesign of the PRF in a post-COVID-19 landscape as considered and endorsed in 2023 by Forum Economic Ministers. Nearly 45% of Australia's population is under the age of 35, but not a single member of Parliament falls into that category, meaning the views of the young people often go unheard. The Youth Voice in Parliament campaign is working to change that, persuading politicians to use their speech time to speak words written by our country's youngest change makers.
11-year-old Juliet may not be able to vote yet, but she's already captured the ear of her local member.
I feel like we should be taking more action.
She's written a speech about plastic pollution, highlighting its impact on marine ecosystems.
Banning plastic's important, and yet not many people want to do it because of all the convenience that it gives people.
The powerful question she poses to me and other politicians is, why aren't we doing more?
In the coming days, Juliet's speech will get a bigger audience when Allegra Spender reads it out in Parliament as part of a campaign to platform the voices of people under the age of 25.
We ask that they give up one of their 90-second constituency statements to read a speech written by a young person that they represent.
Whatever decision they make, it's going to impact us more than it's going to impact them. So I think it's really important that we have something to say.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, the environment features heavily in this year's speeches. 16-year-old Krishan Gowda wrote his about shifting to cleaner energy sources.
We saw the Black Summer bushfires
And we saw how many people lost their lives, their homes, their livelihoods. We know so many animals lost their lives as well. And I think now is the time to be able to transition towards renewable energy, just because we are running out of time.
He believes young people have an obligation to speak up on big issues.
Particularly in a first world nation, you have no excuse. I think it's time that you go out, read your news articles, get in contact with your local MP, and learn about what's happening in Parliament today.
Young people are leading consent movements, they're leading climate movements. They are incredibly political actors, but their voices aren't always heard in the institutions that represent them.
The Youth Voice in Parliament begins tomorrow and runs for 3 days. In that time, federal MPs and senators from across the political spectrum will deliver the messages of Australia's politically engaged young people.
This is about kids not just saying, well, talking to leaders or being leaders of the future. This is about kids leading now.
And helping shape the world they will inherit.
Back home, law enforcement agencies are increasingly turning to technology to enhance their capabilities in tackling crime and designated work. One such technological advancement is the use of computers. A few days ago, the Road Traffic Authority, seeing the need of the traffic police, donated 10 desktop computers and printers.
At a brief presentation on Thursday, 9th November, Road Traffic Authority Executive Officer Nelson Terama donated the office equipment that would help the traffic police staff to file and keep records of drivers and vehicles. With this, especially computers, will make it possible for traffic police to look up information, run license plates and find locations and update records of drivers. This assistance will make work of traffic police more efficient. Terma says RTA works closely with the police in enforcing road traffic rules. Part of RTA's key functions is to monitor the road safety performance of the public road network and to develop and implement action plans for improvements within the land transport system, where the role of traffic police is important. Receiving the donation was Acting Assistant Police Commissioner for Traffic, Philip Wellia. As the festive period operation approaches, the assistance from RTA is timely for the traffic police. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
Hey, one talk. Want to win one of 4 Costa buses? Simply collect 6 SP Lager Red promo caps and enter the draw at a participating store near you. There are heaps of other great prizes to win too, like SP Hunters jerseys and other awesome SP Lager gifts. So enter the draw today for a chance to win. There's a bus to be won in Islands, Southern, Momase, and the New Guinea Islands. SP Lager, Bungi Mumi!
Ton, 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 hino, ton, ton.
Nihimomo. If you can't stop thinking about the Hino range of trucks, then you better drive one today. Hino.
Ton, ton.
Carrying cash around used to be an everyday nightmare. So much trouble, so much danger. Now, this worry is over thanks to Cellmoney. It's safe and quick. I simply visit the Cellmoney agent down the street to load my money into my Cellmoney wallet and send money to my family and friends. And best of all, it's free. These days, I don't have to join long queues, but use my Cellmoney to send money to my mother, who also uses Cellmoney. She gets an alert to let her know when the money is in. Saves time and makes it easier to send money without any fees, anytime, anywhere. With my Cellmoney wallet, I can easily buy my EasyPay without a hassle.
Cellmoney, do it all with Cellmoney.
Thanks for staying with us. Ramona Padio has been named captain of women's national football team that is set to participate in the Pacific Games in Honiara, Solomon Islands. Padio was trusted with the responsibility given her experience in international football. The women's national team coach, Frederica Sakete, said Padio was appointed as captain because she is the most experienced player in the team and her leadership traits to lead the team around the pitch is commendable. The management trusted Padio can do the great job leading the side in the quest for 6th consecutive gold medal in the Pacific Games. The national women's football team travels this week ahead of the event. PNG plays Cook Islands in its first game on November 17th. The 2019 silver medalist in the Paralympics, Stephen Abraham, has only one goal ahead of the 2023 Pacific Games in Solomon Islands, and that is to win gold medal. Abraham won silver medal in the 2019 Pacific Games in Apia, Samoa, and has gold medal on his side for the Honiara event. The para-athlete Stephen Abraham, who is traveling to Solomon Islands on November 23rd, said this is his second time to participate in the Pacific Games and is anticipating a positive result from Team PNG. His participation in Pacific Games in 2019 and World Para-Athletic Championship in Dubai, where he was ranked 5th, can help him secure gold medal. Abraham participated in the 2019 Pacific Games in Apia, Samoa, and won silver medal. Considering his result in 2019, Abraham is unhappy. He is aiming to do better in the Solomon Islands campaign and win gold medal for his country. Abraham is also expecting Team PNG to win more gold medals than they did in last Pacific Games in Apia, Samoa in 2019. Team PNG won 38 gold medals, 59 silver medals, and 35 bronze medals. Abraham specializes in running 100, 200, and 400 meters. He has recently been recording good timings. His personal best is 11.50 seconds and up, and he is working hard to cut down the timing to be competitive at the Pacific Games. Team PNG traveling to Solomon Islands was farewell on November 9th. The large contingent of athletes are expected to travel tomorrow. Some athletes have already left for Honiara over the weekend in the hope to settle well ahead of the event. And that ends the news tonight. Have a top week ahead. Bye now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by BSP, our bank, our people.